The score stands at 1-0. Into the second half we go, and hopefully another 45 minutes of great football. They've switched sides for the second half. Shevchenko. Will this be a goal? No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though.
The goalkeeper will be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
Nice work to keep possession too. Drogba! The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Here's Giggs. Rooney! Lampard. A strike! Punched away.
Well, he's gone out of play with a punch from the keeper there. In fact, a corner.
It's a long one.
He almost made it.
But the keeper made a fine save. A poor attempt at a pass. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's looking for support. The whistle's gone and the assistant referee has his flag up. Just caught offside there. Shevchenko. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Could be a chance here. Oh, it's in! What a goal! They're back on level terms with an equalising goal. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner.
This is going to be a tight contest now. Neither team will want to take any risks, but they know they have to press for another.
They've got back on level terms, Trevor.
Yes, but I can't see that being the end of the action. Neither side wants a draw, and I think we'll see them both go all out for the win.
Gets it. Good running on the ball. Caught in defence. Real chance here. Tied it up by the keeper. And Drogba. Into the penalty area.
The keeper made no mistake there.
He cut out the pass. There's space on the wing. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still have it and in a good position here. Can he find half a yard here? No, off target.
It's so important for the marker to snuff out goal attempts like that.
And Boularus. Here's Robin. Lampard.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
And Joe Cole. Robin. And Joe Cole. Attack came to nothing. Defensive lapse there. Ball stolen. Well worked to win possession. We've reached the last 15 minutes. No, not this one. He's carried the ball forward. Joe Cole. Ball one here. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Evra. Snuffed out the danger. Threads it through the defence. Play pushes forward then. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Sylvestre. Poor ball intercepted. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. And Park. Scholes. Well found there. 5 minutes to go till full time and the scores are level. Still enough time for a goal. And who knows, probably the winner. Stops it nicely. Drogba! That's wide. Couldn't get the accuracy then.
He knows that you have to keep making chances on goal. Unfortunately, that wasn't accurate enough.
And Sylvestre. 1 minute is being shown on the board. Shevchenko. Stay on the ball there. The clock's ticking, a good ball in, might win it for them. Header away. With neither side able to get a winning goal, the scores are level after 90 minutes. Stand by now for extra time. So what have you made of the game so far then, Trevor?
Well, it's been very interesting, but I'm sure there'll be more to shout about in extra time.
The first period of extra time is underway. A draw seemed to be on the cards long before the 90 minutes were up, Trevor. Extra time looked inevitable.
Yes, there's not a lot to choose between these two teams. Well, he took no chances there, just knocked it out for a throw.
And it's hit forward. Drogba. It's knocked back to the keeper. Here's Scholes. Rooney! Hits it again.
He doesn't catch it, but takes no chances by punching it clear. It's a corner.
It's curling in. Drogba. Looking for support now. He intercepts. That was careless. Robin. Here's Shevchenko. Bad tackle there. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. 5 targets in the box. Saha. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Joe Cole. And Robin. Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. He needs to deliver a good ball in. That will go behind for a goal kick. Ferdinand. And Giggs. Saha. With neither side able to get a winner in the first half of extra time, the game now goes to the... It has proved impossible to separate the sides so far. Let's see if the second half can produce a winner. Down the left flank. And Boularus. Here's Joe Cole. To the man in space. Stopped the attack well. He's punched it away. Keeper's ball. Whips it in. The keeper making sure he's underneath that one and plucks it out of the air with consummate ease. Saha. And Rooney. Tight decision there, but I think the right one. The old Lino got that one absolutely spot on. Good work to keep the ball. Here's Lampard. And he's going for it. Excellent goalkeeping there. Robin. Shevchenko! No, he didn't hit that one well enough. Not a bad effort, though. So what a wonderful chance that was to get something out of this game.
Yeah, that's hugely disappointing, Peter. I think they knew the pressure was on them.
And Giggs. They could break the deadlock here with a good ball in. Giggs! And it's in! Goal! They still have the momentum. Inside the final few minutes of extra time. That's his second. They have the slimmest of leads at 2-1. Drogba. Here's Shevchenko. Sneaks into the box. Ball one, good defending there. Win the ball back. Good pass. Drogba. A reasonable effort. The shot zips off to the right there. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
There's the whistle. Really put in the effort today to chalk up the win. Their supporters will be absolutely delighted with the way that they played too, and of course the result. It really was an entertaining game, Trevor.
Oh yes, Peter. It was.
The game kicks off, a great match expected here. Let's see what kind of match these two teams can produce. Robin!
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal. Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
And Joe Cole. There's not a lot of support. Drogba. Will he find space for a shot? Showed his defensive quality there. Still going.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
And Scholes. Here's Park. Robin. He's free through the middle. Drogba. Surely this one. Stay on the ball there. Rooney. Neat ball over the top. Got the ball in, but no one could make a connection. And the cross is put into safety by the quick thinking there of the defender. Corner. Here's Robin. And Joe Cole. Drogba. Dealt with that threat well. And Joe Cole. Lampard. Great work to win the ball. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Saha. And Evra. Cristiano Ronaldo. Saha. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. And Sylvestre. Wins the ball, great defending. Pressure on the defence now. Punched away.
Well, the keeper there deciding best option is to punch it clear, but it's a corner.
It's into the face of goal.
It was a well-timed attempt.
The keeper was expecting that kind of effort. He's off on the long run. In the right place at the right time. Can he test the keeper? They have done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Saha. Wonderfully won there. He's on the rampage. Wonderful defending there. Got caught on the ball there. Can he find the space? Wins it. Gets it. Here's Boularus. Looking around for support. Robin. Snuffed out the danger. Finds him well. Shevchenko! Superbly done. They're in front. Great goal from the forward. It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead? We've reached the half-hour mark. Poor ball picked off. And Lampard. Joe Cole. He's on the rampage. The defence has done well so far. Here's Drogba. Still in possession, in a good position here. Is there room for a shot? Booted clear. Park. Nope, it's been cut out. And Drogba. Turns defence into attack there. Park. Cristiano Ronaldo. Top quality close control. Extremely important interception there. And Joe Cole. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! No, the finish wasn't there, and it's wide of the right post.
Well, it's back to basics, I think, Peter. The shot just has to be on target, particularly from there.
This could be the chance to equalise. Was in the right place to intercept that one. Foul there, free kick given. Shevchenko. Ball one here.
Well, quick thinking there got them possession.
And Drogba. Shevchenko. Good pass. And Boularus. Here's Robin. Reasonable effort, but lacked accuracy.
Well, you know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
Shevchenko! Picked up by the keeper. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. So Trevor, what's your take on the game so far?
The better team is winning for sure. They are more positive and are controlling the game all over.
So the scoreline reads 1-0 as the teams prepare for the next 45 minutes. Second half underway, but will it be better than the first? The sides have been changed for the second half. Down the right. Dealt with that threat well. And Joe Cole. They won't say no to another goal, and a good delivery here could set it up nicely. Ball one, good defending there. Rooney slices open the defence, wins a free kick in a promising position. What will they do here? It's over. Maybe couldn't control the ball enough on the shot.
You know, I think he just summed up his chances and thought, well, let's have a go.
The defender cuts this one out. Great ball through. Out wide. Can he get a decent cross in? He'll be disappointed there, not enough accuracy on the shot. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely, pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
Wonderful defending there. A clean take by the keeper, comes off his line and makes it his. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. And Drogba. No way through. Hense.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Here's Evra. 15 minutes of the second half gone. Joe Cole. Drogba. Just the keeper to beat. Shevchenko! He scored! They're now 2 goals up. That's a break. Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Giggs. Wonderfully won there. Here's Rooney.
The keeper found a way out of trouble there.
And Boularus. Here's Robin. And Joe Cole. Shevchenko. He's done it! That gives them a comfortable lead. Struck it with his right foot. They've surely got the game in the bag now, Trevor.
Well, it does look to be all over now, doesn't it? But you can't be too complacent.
Rooney. And Joe Cole. Drogba. Really stopped in his tracks there. The defender was quick to see this one. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Here's Joe Cole. Stopped him well there. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Will there be a goal here? Lampard. No way through. Tremendous through ball. What can he conjure up here? Bends it in. And Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Will he hit the target? Really stopped in his tracks there. Saha. And Joe Cole. Possession lost there. And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball. Here's Ricardo Carvalho. Lampard. Here's Robin. Joe Cole. Shevchenko. 2 goals to his name so far. And he's having a go. And Lampard.
And the keeper has it.
There will be 1 more minute to be added. Well found by his teammate. Is that a penalty?
That's a nasty challenge from behind. We don't want to see that kind of thing here.
What can he do from here? Amazing goal! It's 4-0 and they're running away with this one. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stopped him illegally, says the ref. Evra. The whistle goes, and that's it. All in all, that ended up being an easy day's work. Well, that's it for this afternoon's broadcast, so thank you, Trevor.
Well, it's been great, Peter.
And there's just time for me. A roar goes up as we kick off. A great game expected here, and plenty of goals, we hope. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Read that well. Boularus. Here's Drogba. Can they keep defending like that? He kills it with the chest. Now have possession here. Drogba. A lovely ball through. Robin!
The goalkeeper pushed it away for safety, but has conceded a corner.
It's given a bit of height. Here's Hensey. And Scholes. Rooney. Still have the ball. No way through. Boularus. Here's Lampard. He's still on the run. That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort, though.
Well, it was hit with plenty of pace, but just not on target.
Saha. 15 minutes gone. Poor ball intercepted.
That's well cut out.
Here's Scholes. How about this? Dealt with the threat expertly. And Robin down the line. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Can surely put it away. Shevchenko! Astonishing goal! They've taken the lead. 1-0, but can they hang on to this lead? Saha. And Robin. He continues his run down the right. Into the box! Could this be a chance? Worked really hard to get the ball back then. No, not this one. No, it's been snuffed out.
The right back's got to stay alert. The keeper kept his eye on the ball well there, came forward and took it.
15 minutes left of the first half. Shevchenko. The keeper didn't hang back, but came forward and made the ball his. Here's Shevchenko. Drogba. Drogba!
The keeper made no mistake there.
To the man in space. Drogba! Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target.
Perhaps that was a bit unlucky, because I think the keeper may have taken his eye off the ball.
Here's Evra. Doesn't manage to get that one through.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Drogba. Drogba! That's wide. Couldn't get the accuracy then.
Well, it's always worth trying a shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
He's cut the pass out beautifully. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. A difference of 1 goal here with the half-time break coming up. Here's Drogba. Joe Cole. Finds himself in the area. Well worked to win the ball. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Saha. Sneaks into the penalty area. Superbly done. They're back on even terms. Just before half-time. And he puts it away with his right.
Well, now it's all back level. This game could really open up. Both teams desperately want the win here.
So play resumes and it's all level. The game is developing into a hot contest. Bad tackle there. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. There are 5 men in the wall. Lampard. Another attempt. Can he create something here? Here's Lampard. Here's Ashley Cole.
Oh, look at that. It's a great run.
He goes down, but was he inside the area? It was close, but it was outside the penalty box. Here comes the cross. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. Is 1-1 a fair scoreline, Trevor?
Well, from what I've seen so far, Peter, I think it is. They did well to pull back the goal as they did, and I think the confidence book.
The second half is underway. The managers have had their half-time pep talks. Let's see how the players respond now. They've switched sides for the second half. Rooney. Saha. Can't be very hard to shake off the ball. In possession and getting forward here. Joe Cole. And Drogba. Great chance for the counter. Drogba! The goalkeeper saw that was going outside the left post.
Well, I wonder if he was trying to curl it in from there. It just didn't come off for him.
Here's Ferdinand. And Sylvestre. Here's Giggs. Drogba. Win the ball back. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Great work to win the ball. Scholes. Here's Evra. Saha. Here's Park. Can he find the space? And Park. Rooney. Here's Drogba. They picked him out neatly. And it's there! Two-1, they may look to defend this lead now. He's looking for support. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Good running off the ball. Shevchenko! Maybe a miss hit, it was off target though.
Well, it's back to basics, I think, Peter. The shot just has to be on target, particularly from there.
Showed his defensive quality there. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Drogba. Neat ball through the middle. A clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his. And Drogba. Drogba! It's come off the bar. Clear by the defender. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Park. Gets it. Rooney!
And the keeper has it under control.
Lampard. He's cut the pass out beautifully. And Robin. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! The keeper holds it. Park. And Hensey. They're off on the counter-attack. Evra. Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Arrives in the box. Wins the ball, great defending. Lampard.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
And he's found some space here. It's a low cross. Robin. And Joe Cole.
It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
Shevchenko! Here's Giggs. Play pushes forward then.
Well, he's got to make a good pass here, otherwise the advantage will be lost.
Wins possession to stop the attack. And Drogba. Into the danger area. Oh, millimetres away.
Well, it wasn't a bad solo effort. He just needs to be a yard or two sharper.
Ferdinand. And Giggs. Still with possession, and they can attack from here. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Only one goal separating the two teams with just 5 minutes to go on the clock. On the attack here. Shevchenko! A little too high.
Perhaps that was a bit unlucky, because I think the keeper may have taken his eye off the ball.
Saha. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes. And Sylvestre. goes the roar and the match is over. They've done it, a great win for them here. They did everything possible to ensure the victory and their supporters are going wild. It was breathtaking stuff really, Trevor.
Oh, definitely. A great game with lots of action. It's a shame someone had to lose.
And so we leave tonight's broadcast. Many thanks to Trevor.
Thanks, Peter.
Away we go. Will there be drama today? Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. It could be costly. Lampard. Scholes. Here's Sylvestre. And Rooney. Wins the ball, great defending. Robin. And Shevchenko. Superb combination here. Yes! It's the opening goal. It's still early in the game. It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead? Now have possession here. Ball held on to there. Pass went astray. Terry. Ashley Cole. And Lampard. Here's Joe Cole. Drogba. Dealt with the threat expertly. And Rooney.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
He's carried the ball forward. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Down the right. Opportunity on the right then from the through ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball through. He could swing it in here. How about this? It's an amazing goal. They're back in it. We've had 2 goals here. It's level at 1 apiece. Here's Robin. Real chance here. The ball's out for a goal kick. And Ferdinand. Park. To the man in space. Concedes a throw in a dangerous position too. Well worked to win the ball. Here's Park. Rooney!
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar.
So had that gone in, we would have had a different game on our hands, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They really have to make these chances pay off.
And Joe Cole into the gloves of the keeper. Here's Sylvestre. Booted clear. Evra. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent defending there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Robin. Looking around for support. Ball given away. Joe Cole. Well found there. No way through this time. He has quick feet. The ball still with them here. Nice try, but it was just lacking a little bit of accuracy.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
And Drogba. Wonderfully won there. Well maintained there. Here's Park. And Rooney. Stopped the attack well. Getting towards the last few minutes of the first half. Pushing further forward. Here's real danger. He's punched it away.
Well, the keeper there deciding best option is to punch it clear, but it's a corner.
To the target in the middle.
Well, a comfortable catch in the air for the keeper meant the set play totally wasted.
That is sloppy play. And he's having a dig.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
Park. And Sylvestre. Ferdinand. Here's Hense. Scholes. And Drogba. Concedes a free kick. Now can they conjure something up here? He could be in trouble here. The ref has a word with him, but it's only a warning. I think he needs to be careful though with his tackling from now on. Just needs a yard. Lampard. A long-range effort picked up by the keeper. The first 45 minutes is over and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. Their lead didn't last long, Trevor.
Well, they were quite unlucky to concede that equaliser, but let's see what the second half holds.
So the goal advantage was lost and it stands at 1-1 going into the second 45 minutes. As the second half kicks off, let's hope we're in store for a great half of football here. Here's Sylvestre. It's easily picked up. Won the ball well. Here's Boularus. Joe Cole. Giggs. Looking for support now. And it's hit forward. There's space on the wing. Robin! What a fantastic finish! They get it back. Just after the break. That was his second goal of the game. The slenderest of leads at 2-1 here. Neatly done, really dealt with that threat. Get the ball back. Here's Sylvestre. Goal kick.
He cut that one out very well.
Robin, well cut out. Here's Shevchenko. Drogba. Drogba! Oh, how close was that?
Well, I think the shot didn't connect well enough with his foot there, did it? Unfortunately for him.
We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. He controls it well. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Well worked to win the ball. Here's Evra. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Win possession, the attack came to nothing.
Great pass.
Had the ball now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Saha. Here's Park. Scholes. Scholes! Wins the ball, great defending. And Shevchenko. Vital interception.
The defenders are showing good concentration.
Here's Joe Cole. Does well to maintain possession. Robin. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. And he goes for it. Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over.
Well, it was hit with plenty of pace, but just not on target.
Saha.
A good delivery needed here.
Here's the cross. That pass has made it through. Holds on to the ball. We're into the final quarter of an hour. That's a neat ball down the middle. And Scholes. They're in possession down the left wing. That must have been very close to being a penalty.
The referee says it was outside the box.
They'll have a chance from this corner. It's over, but that was close.
Well, I think the crowd were behind him all the way. They'll be sorry it wasn't in the back of the net, though.
And Hensey. What will he do here? Goes to ground, but the referee says play on. Robin. Good interception here. And Giggs. Here's Sylvestre. Rooney. Scholes. No, it's been intercepted. And Park. Oh, great defending there. Can he create something? He lifts it. Ricardo Carvalho. Well won there. A really careless pass there. Here's Shevchenko. Drogba. Nope, it's been cut out. There's the whistle. An impressive win here after a magnificent performance by all the players involved. Everything went right for them and they were able to get the result that they wanted. Trevor, did you enjoy the game?
Very much so. In fact, I have to say, the standard
We're off, and this is a contest sure to please football fans worldwide. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter.
The goalkeeper didn't hang back there, but came up and made the ball his.
Here's Makalele. Bad challenge there, a free kick in a dangerous position. He has 3 targets in the box. Can he test the keeper? Beckham. Good pass. Well worked to win the ball. The danger is snuffed out. Abidal. Henry! And it's in! A stunning goal with his right. They've taken the lead. Inside. They're a goal up. Can they keep their noses in front until the end of the game? Possession lost there. Here's Campbell. Joe Cole. Beckham!
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
Ball held on to there. And Owen. Joe Cole. Here's Rooney. Really stopped in his tracks there. Caught in defence. Real chance here. Owen! Held by the keeper. Zidane. Gerrard. It looks like he'll go for a cross. Sneaks into the penalty area. Keeper couldn't take it cleanly. It's gone behind though for a corner. They'll battle for this in the middle.
It was a well-timed attempt.
The keeper was expecting that kind of effort. Here's Owen. Can he create something here? Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. Attack came to nothing. The ball still with them here. Here's Beckham. Owen. Extremely important interception there. Here's Makalele. Owen. He's on the rampage. Concedes a free kick. Now can they conjure something up here? Close enough to have a shot on goal. Lampard. Almost 30 minutes gone. Ribery. Rooney and Owen. Owen! No, that was never going to go in. A fantastic opportunity to bring the game level there, Trevor.
Yes, they'll be choked about that.
Ribery, Zidane, and Makalele. Might work the keeper here. Another shot.
And the keeper has it.
Here's Lampard. Rooney. Neatly threaded ball. Now what can he do? Corner. Swings it in. given away. Zidane. Only 5 minutes left on the clock until the break. Just a one goal divides them. And Ferdinand. They intercept the pass. That interception loses them possession. Owen. Gerrard. They give away possession. Ribery. And Beckham. Only 1 minute to be added on. Here's Gerrard. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Lampard! It's the end of the first half here. The players go off for a break, and I wonder what words of advice their managers will... The second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks? The sides have been changed for the second half. A throw-in given away in a dangerous position. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Rooney. Won the ball well. That was predictable. Really stopped in his tracks there. Plays it into space behind the defence. Gerrard. Here's Owen. And Henry. Turns defence into attack there. Here's Samuel. Read that well. Gerrard. Dealt with that threat well. Henry.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Gerrard! It had some power, but not the accuracy. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely, pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
Ball one, good defending there. Still with possession, and they can attack from here. And Joe Cole. Fine through ball down the middle. Rooney! Fantastic goal! They're back on even terms. That was a marvellous chip shot.
It's been a tight game so far, and there's not much between these teams in terms of ability. I think we're in for a good battle here.
They've got back on level terms, Trevor.
And they want to go on from here and get the winner.
Here's Zidane. Henry.
Poetry in motion, terrific stuff.
Attack came to nothing. The danger is snuffed out. Ribery. Still their ball, good attacking position too. And Gerrard. Ball given away there. He's well beaten to the ball there. And Henry. Will there be a goal here? He punched the ball to safety. Lampard.
That was a superb interception.
Makalele gets it. Here's Rooney. Reads it well. Makalele. The keeper comes and collects it. Lampard. Here's Beckham. He's well beaten to the ball there. Saha. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Owen. Wonderfully won there. And Beckham. Joe Cole. Here's Gerrard. Wins the ball, great defending. The ball's stolen off him, chance here. Owen. Beckham. Beckham! The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
Wins possession to stop the attack. Joe Cole. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Lampard! The referee has given a corner kick. It's gone to the near post. And Turan. Here's Rooney. Had the ball now. Sneaks into the penalty area. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Into the danger area. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. Needs to find the target here. In possession and getting forward here. And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. It won't be easy from here. Could be curling over. Surely this time. There goes the whistle to signal the end of the second half, and the scores are level. Nobody able to provide the breakthrough here, so we head into extra time. That is a bitter blow for them to swallow, Trevor, conceding during the second half.
Well, if truth be told, they were lucky to go in ahead at half-time.
Both teams are looking wearier as the first half of extra time gets underway. A draw seemed to be on the cards long before the 90 minutes were up, Trevor. Extra time looked inevitable.
Yes, there's not a lot to choose between these two teams.
The keeper's got it. No way through. And Ferdinand. He's in the box. Well worked to win the ball. Good pass. Punch behind the goal by the keeper. That'll be a corner. To the target in the middle. Well, the corner came down into the path of the goalkeeper. Here's Joe Cole. They give away possession. And they have a throw-in deep in the opposition half. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Rooney.
Oh, it's got through.
Owen! The keeper holds it. And Lampard. And Gerrard. Here's Owen. Held on to the ball there. Beckham. Gerrard. Gets it. Ashley Cole. Deflected out off the defender. They'll battle for this in the middle.
He almost made it.
But the keeper made a fine save. There's the whistle to signal the end of the first half of extra time, and the scores are still level. Great drama here, but will there be a breakthrough in the second? Can we break the deadlock in this second period of extra time? Both teams are rather cancelling each other out. Here's Joe Cole. Wins the ball, great defending. Can he keep it going? Henry! Campbell. And Gerrard. Here's Rooney. Owen. Gloriously done. They've taken the lead at last. Inside the opening few minutes of the second. I expect the manager is hoping for a repeat performance. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. He's carrying the ball forward. Now inside the penalty area. Goal! They score again. That's 2 without reply. That's his second goal today. Two goals up, 3-1 now. Ribery. Bad challenge there, free kick given. Will he find space for a shot? Rooney. Owen. He's scored 1 goal in this game. Offside flag raised. He was just in an offside position then, so free kick to the opposition. And he lays it back. Abidal. Here's Rooney.
A perfect ball.
He could swing it in here. Lampard. It's in! Goal! And that gave them a comfortable lead. In the final minutes of the extra period. Great goal from the midfielder. A 3-goal margin now at 4-1. Win possession here. There's the whistle, that's it! The margin between the teams was so great the game was never really much of a contest. They have done